Yes.
Hello and welcome to the Music Shack podcast. This is episode number 36. This week you're joined by myself, Bruce.
Ron.
And Ed. Shout out to Metallica and Meg Thee Stallion.
Any particular reason?
Charity.
Okay.
Yeah,
yes,
they
charity.
yeah, they've been donating money to help people in Texas who were affected by the winter storms.
Oh, nice.
And Meg Thee Stallion teamed up with Fashion Nova to start a charity giveaway for women.
Nice.
Throughout Women's Month, since it's Women's Month.
Nice.
So shout out women too, because Women's Month.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we can get started looking what's popular.
Which chart we want to do?
I can start us off with the Hot 100.
Okay.
Is it hot though?
Well, it depends.
Based off of the way it's looking,
According
not
to
really.
Billboard, it is. But
Yeah. So starting at number 1, we got Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. Number 2, we've got Up by Cardi B. Number 3, we've got Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. At number 4, we got 34 plus 35 by Ariana Grande. At number 5, we got Go Crazy by Chris Brown. 6, we got Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. At 7, we've got Mood by 24K Golden. At 8, we've got Calling My Phone by Little TJ. At 9, we've got What You Know About Love by Pop Smoke. And at number 10, we got Levitating by Dua Lipa.
all right.
Pretty much the same as last week.
So moving over to the Billboard 200, we have still at number 1 is Morgan Wallen with Dangerous, the double album.
Mm-hmm.
We have up to number 2, The Weeknd with The Highlights. Staying at number 3 is Pop Smoke with Shoot for Stars, Aim for the Moon. Up to number 4 is Pooh Shiesty with Shiesty Season. Down to 5 is Lil Durk with The Voice. Down to number 6 is Ariana Grande with Positions. Up to number 7 is Lil Baby with My Turn. Staying at number 8 is Dua Lipa with Future Nostalgia. Staying at number 9 is What You See Is What You Get by Luke Combs. And up to number 10 is Juice WRLD with Legends Never Die. And right behind him is Post Malone with Hollywood's Bleeding. So, Post Malone coming back in relevancy for streaming. I think it's because of the Pokemon thing. Would be my guess.
Yeah,
I'd imagine so.
that probably helped it.
Yeah.
But moving on to the artist charts, number 1 is The Weeknd. Number 2 is Morgan Wallen. Number 3 is Ariana Grande. Number 4 is Billie Eilish. Number 5 is BTS. Number 6 is Pop Smoke, may he rest in peace. Number 7 is Luke Combs. Number 8 is Taylor Swift. Number 9 is Post Malone. And number 10 is Dua Lipa.
Nice, nice.
I wonder if Lil Baby's My Turn came back into relevance with how dope his week has been.
Featuring on a Drake track and slaying Drake on his own song.
Yes. And he did put out another song that was pretty good too.
Ooh.
But
All right.
where are we starting?
Why don't we start with Bruce?
Start with me? All right. So, the album I sent to you guys to take a look at was Omega by Epica.
Yeah, I enjoyed this.
It was very good. I liked it all the way through.
I figured it was going to be just very much like power metal ballad melodic stuff, and it is, but that's
Yeah.
not all of it.
Yeah,
because I was greeted with a nice surprise of metalcore riffage.
Yeah, they're a little bit more just symphonic metal based.
You could definitely make a medieval metal musical to this
Yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
to this album.
Yes.
Because for whatever reason, I was imagining in my head.
I mean, with songs titled The Skeleton Key, Abyss of Time, Seal of Solomon, and Code of Life, I can imagine seeing that as a medieval thing.
Yes.
Yeah. You also had Freedom, The Wolves Within.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So.
It was a very good one. But I've also got an album I listened to, Escape of the Phoenix by Evergrey.
Ooh, I saw that. That was a bit of an older, a couple weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
That was another one I saw.
But this one was actually also really, really good. This one I was listening to basically all Friday and Saturday, just trying to find something. And it's very good, especially the song Escape of the Phoenix. Loved it all the way through. And then the last album I want to talk about, Naratius, if I'm saying that right at all, by Chevelle.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I still think it's crazy that Chevelle has come back with new material after how long?
Yeah, personally, I enjoyed the song Mars Stimula, but the whole album's great.
I like the instrumental first song just to ease you into it.
Yeah, I thought that was odd. I was like, where's the vocals? Are there going to be vocals?
When I went for the first listen through, I was like, oh, maybe it's just a full instrumental album, but it was just a nice ease into the entire thing.
I'm glad it wasn't. But, yeah.
But that's what I've got album-wise.
Gotcha. Moving on.
Let's do a little bit of contrast then. So I'll throw in what I gave you guys, which was the new Demon Hunter album, which is Songs of Death and Resurrection.
This was another album I was looking at.
Yeah, so what this is basically what they call resurrected versions of previous songs. And it's all of the ballad songs that they've had on like across all their records basically. And they're all acoustic. And it's phenomenal. I love this in every shape and form.
I loved listening to it the entire way through.
Yes. I Am a Stone is still probably my favorite song they've ever written.
Oh, I think so too.
And like even the original, which is very like string heavy, because there's a lot of violin. I think cello maybe. But the full acoustic of it too is really nice. So yeah, I have no complaints with it. It's yeah, Demon Hunter. It's can't go wrong. For me anyway. I also have an album I didn't give you guys, which was the new A Day to Remember album, which we've all went through apparently.
Apparently.
I think it's amazing. It had a little bit of everything on here for a lot of people. And there's things on here that I didn't... There are songs on here that blend genres that I did not think they would touch.
I gave it one listen through and couldn't pull myself back to it because of how much it jumped around. Like,
Yeah,
normally that's something that wouldn't bother me, but they jumped so far all over the place that it actually kept me from listening to it a second time. But
I still think Degenerates is one of my favorite ones off of this. I just love the catchiness to it, and I love the chorus.
It was very catchy.
But the whole thing is fantastic, and you can definitely tell it's ADTR in every fashion. Between the catchy melodies, the choruses, and some of the riffs. But they went for more of a modern metalcore vibe, in a way, with how the riffs were structured. Which is nice, so they actually still have their old sound, in a way, but with more modern structure. So it's actually really cool in that regard. Last Chance to Dance is a banger just because it's stupidly heavy for what they do. I think that's their heaviest song. Because they do have some heavy stuff throughout all of their catalog. Yeah. But I think this is the heaviest in terms of just how much impact it has. Because it's so punchy and it's so like slam-esque. So to me I feel like it's their heaviest one that they've written in that regard. And then they round it out with Everything We Need, which is completely acoustic with drums behind it. I think it's a great way to end the album because you get hit with the intensity of Brick Wall at first, and then you go through a roller coaster of emotions and intensities, and then you end on a soft note after beginning on a very intense note. So I think it's nice. But yeah, it's really good in my opinion. And then I also have the new Brand of Sacrifice album, which is Lifeblood. Yes. chaos, brutality, pig squeals, everything that deathcore, black metal, and the like throw in, and it's Brand of Sacrifice. Yes. I love everything. The riffs are... Some of the riffs are really interesting for what they are. And it's so cool. I just think the fact that they draw a lot of inspiration for their lyrics, even their name, comes from anime.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's just... there's a lot here. And it's 12 songs. It's a standard length album. If you like that kind of music, that's... I recommend checking it out. It's their second record ever, and they're
record or album.
Record and album are the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's their second one since they formed, and it's just fantastic. So, big things already, big things to expect in the future.
Yeah.
And then Viscera, which is a new band. They have an album called Obsidian. It's death metal, black metal, deathcore, that type of thing. And it features the former vocalist for 2 different bands, and I can't remember the other one, but he also sang for Silosis at one point. This is his new project, and it's good. So... very excited, very curious to see what else comes out of them, because they're more of a techie-oriented type of thing, like very technical deathcore, death metal, which is nice. It's a nice blend. Yeah, so very excited. And then I have a single, which I didn't give you guys.
Damn it!
It came out yesterday.
Oh,
August Burns Red.
What?
Came out with Westworld, and it's ABR. You can't go wrong. So, yeah, that's what I got.
All right.
How about you, Ed? What you got?
I recommended Cascade's Reset EP.
I like this one.
Yeah, just 4 tracks. Solid Ground, which I heard months ago, I loved it when I first heard it, and I feel like it's the standout on here. But it's a nice little 14-minute EP.
I liked Flip Reset, actually, a lot.
As another good one off that.
Monster Cat just puts out really good artists.
Yes.
They publish some really good stuff.
Well, I mean, you guys heard me put on Cascade like plenty of times after podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just chilling and shit. But so when I seen that they put out an EP, I had to listen to it.
Well, of course.
And to keep with the keep in the genre, I also gave you Capra's Introspection, my bad, EP.
Yeah, this one was more generic, I feel. Just in terms of like the way the beats were structured and stuff. It was very much like, it was dance music, but it was very, simple structure, simple progression. I didn't feel like there's anything to take away specifically, but still good.
I enjoyed it, so that's why I recommended it. It's 5 songs, 17 minutes, worth checking out.
At a Cascade, I got a lot of club vibes.
Cascade is
so
is club.
Yeah, I got a lot of club vibes off of that one.
Yes, very good music from Cascade. But as we were talking earlier, I said Lil Baby was on 2 songs this week. Song that he put out was As Real As It Gets, featuring ESTG. Lil Baby does what Lil Baby does. He rapped his ass off and it sounded amazing.
And then he does it on Drake's song.
Yeah, which Drake shouldn't have been on.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, if you plan on getting Lil Baby, on your track.
You need to match him at the very least, or you need to one-up him. If your feature
You better have bars.
Yeah, if your feature tops you on your song, there's a problem. Especially for someone like Drake with his notoriety in the mainstream rap like world.
I mean, I almost felt like remember when M went on like that crusade where he'd just wind up on anybody's track and make sure that he had the best fucking verse.
Yep.
That's almost what I felt like listening to this. I was like,
maybe Lil Baby will do it next.
Lil Baby's on that track, bro.
We'll see if he can keep it up.
I don't think he's gonna get the respect M did.
Because, probably not.
You know, he comes from mumble rap, so
right.
And also has the Lil at the beginning of his name, which I imagine people automatically discredit him as far as a rapper goes.
Tends to have a negative stigma.
But he can rap his ass off.
Yeah, he's got some bars, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's all I got that's new this week.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on, where we want to go?
We can jump into the news real quick because I have one bit of news that I actually found.
Did we miss the White Room single that you recommended?
Oh, we did. That's right.
Yeah. How dare we?
How dare we do that?
A proper cover of a Cream song.
By Apocalyptica.
It was very, very well done.
Cream did it better. But no, I did enjoy the cover.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So moving on, if we want to jump into news real quick.
To the news segment of our podcast.
I have one thing that I actually like read into a little bit.
Here we go.
Tell me more.
Apparently, people are trying to cancel Eminem.
Yes.
You just heard about this?
Yes, I did.
Hold on, what?
I don't know how old this news is, but
okay. So after the last pod, I sent you Little Windex. Making fun of how he thinks that M would respond to finding out he's being canceled. And then M actually dropped the track, which I did not hear yet, unfortunately.
Did he drop a track?
Yes, he did. I think he dropped two, maybe. One was called Tone Deaf.
Right, I heard about that one.
And I did not listen to it just yet. But yeah, it's...
Yeah, they want to cancel him specifically for a line in I Love the Way You Lie.
That's... a line?
Just a single line?
just I mean, it's technically two lines, but where he says if she ever tries to fucking leave again, I'm gonna tie her to the bed and set the house on fire. They want to cancel him for that.
And not the one song where he's actively killing someone?
Not the song where he's rapping about raping his mother?
Well, I mean, there's that, but from what I found,
from the entire catalog of what they have to choose, they chose that.
Yes, they specifically went after him for "Love the Way You Lie" with Rihanna for those two lines.
Man,
I don't know why. And then somebody tweeted at him, I think, and he responded with the video for Tone Deaf. And then Corey Taylor
came to his defense.
Yeah, he came to M's defense, which was amazing.
Yeah.
But like,
That's not the guy I was expecting.
No, not at all. But seriously, like, cancel culture's getting out of hand now.
I mean, I don't even, like, get it. Like, because I know there's certain artists I don't listen to, and I have my reasons, right? But just because I don't listen to them, Morgan Wallen's one of them. He's still charting.
Right.
Like, I don't know, seeing...
He's still charting, and he's sitting at number one still with with Dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
But, I mean, I'm just saying, like... The whole idea that cancel culture is out of hand is nuts, because there's been plenty of people who've been canceled and have came back. Like, Tyler, the Creator.
Right.
Like, it's...
What makes it out of hand is that people want to cancel over stupid things.
Yeah.
This is one of them.
Yes.
Like,
but, I mean, honestly, when I seen that Gen Z was trying to cancel him, I was like, oh, they heard his older shit. I didn't realize that it was that new of a song. Like...
Yeah, no, it's really not that old of a song.
I'm like, oh, Oh, those are mild lyrics. They should go back farther.
Right. Early 2000s M. Batshit M.
Oh my god.
They probably won't.
Where he's rapping about running over pedestrians in a spaceship.
We're sticking 9 Inch Nails in both of his eyelids.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's weird. And just the fact that Corey Taylor came to his defense was amazing, though. It was like, this is getting out of hand, basically.
Yeah.
This needs to stop.
Very much out of hand.
But that is what I found. And I felt like sharing that.
Yeah. So where was I? We covered the donations. I know that. Oh, Machine Gun Kelly, his drummer.
His drummer?
Yeah, his drummer got hospitalized after being attacked and robbed and hit with a car.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
That's not good.
No. No, that's
That sucks.
yeah. I heard he's supposed to be putting out a new song and shit too.
I hope he goes with the pop punk era again, because yes.
Yeah.
Personally, I hope he stays with that. I hope he just like switches genres completely.
Honestly,
Or-
I prefer
or-
his punk rock over his rap.
If he does a mix of both,
If he did a mix of both, that'd be sick.
I would like to hear a mix of both, and not just like one song is one genre, like one half of the album is one genre, another half of the album is the other genre. I want to hear him blend the two sounds on all the songs. I want to hear a nice blend of the two.
I don't know if I'd want to hear it for every song, but
Okay, maybe not every song, but like if he does it with like a few of them, I want to hear that blend, and I want to hear it done right. I want to hear it done well, because I know he can do it. You kind of get a little bit of it on Tickets to My Downfall. So I know it's there. I want to see him like lean into that a little bit more. I think it would be cool.
yeah. Also, J. Cole teamed up with Puma to put out his own sneaker
Okay,
for $125, which is cheaper than
that's actually not
most
bad.
Jordans. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. But
I mean, granted, they're Pumas. There
I
could
mean,
be.
you can have your own opinion of the shoe.
I would change a couple of the colors, but it doesn't look bad.
Like,
It doesn't look bad.
doesn't look that
actually
bad.
looks
no.
pretty good.
My
Yeah.
personal opinion, I like the way that the standard Pumas look, but
I mean, Pumas are already like decently expensive anyway.
yeah,
But I mean, for having a custom name, like a custom shoe of a big name brand by a big name artist,
yeah, you expect rapper shoes to be expensive as hell.
for those being only $125, that's not bad.
No,
I would consider that cheap at that point,
it really is.
based on the shoe market right now and who has shoe lines. So, yeah, that's not bad. Bruce, you got anything?
Nope.
Okay. Anything else to note?
No,
No?
no, I gotta get off my phone before I wind up looking at guitars. It's a problem. Anyway, we all have our issues.
But I guess we can move on from news and into things we've been listening to in between sessions.
Oh, yes. How about you, Ron? What have you listened to?
A lot of, well, on my way home I was listening to A7X because A7X. I was just like in a weird mood and I was like, fuck it, put on some Avenged Sevenfold, and I put on their self-titled, which I don't listen to a lot anyway. I still love it. It's still a good album. I miss the Rev, as everyone does, but it's such a good album. Some of the songs I don't go through too often on that album, I enjoy hearing, just because a lot of the drum work is so unique and so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of where I've been at. A little bit of Eskimo Cowboy, because Hypa Hypa is still a damn good fucking song.
So good.
I can't get over how funny and how good that song is. Because you literally you just paid attention to the lyrics. He's rapping about he's rapping about a porn star / stripper, basically. And it's the funniest shit. Ed, what'd you find?
Oh, what's up?
What are you gasping at?
Is this something you can say?
Upcoming, but I believe it's on Ron's list, so I can't.
Oh?
Anyway, so while we're on the topic of what we've been fucking with, where was I? I've been stuck on metalcore, mainly thanks to Ron recommending a fucking Architects album. Yeah, I was reminded of These Colors Don't Run, Nihilist.
Ooh.
And I was like,
I really went far.
I have to run through an Architect shit again. So I did, and found some shit that I haven't heard for a while, and found some other shit that I like that I haven't heard by them.
They've got a good catalog.
They really do.
And they come from that early metalcore like structure where it's kind of, it's a little all over the place in a sense of the way it's structured, because like it'll hype up, it'll chill, it'll hype up, and then it'll chill, and it'll stay chill, and then it'll just slam you out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Or the whole thing is just like chill, but the inflection is heavy. So they definitely come from that, and like in some of the newer stuff, you can tell that's where they came from, because they do kind of draw from it.
Also, I have been running through Architects. Yes, Sempiternal. I have something I forgot to mention. I'm going to mention in a second. There's a Hell, Believe It, I Seen It. There's a Heaven, Let's Keep It a Secret. And a little bit of Spirit. What I was going to say about the Sempiternal album is the Bring Me the Horizon is actually seeing an increase because of TikTok. Apparently there's some form of challenge where people are spraying their fucking mirrors with hairspray and lighting them on fire to the song Can You Feel My Heart?
Oh. Okay. TikTok trends are weird. They bring out the weirdest shit weird in terms of what they are. Even with the like in the music side of them.
Yeah. And there's a new remix to it that's trending as well that they released. I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Guess we'll be checking that out at some point.
Yes.
Yeah, but, I mean, I haven't really been anywhere special.
Yeah, I haven't found anything I'd really like to talk about.
Today, pretty much, in the past week, I've been listening to, normal heavy metal and power metal, but I've also been listening to some really fucking heavy EDM.
Hardstyle?
Happy hardcore or just hardcore?
Not that hard yet.
Oh, okay.
Not that hard yet?
That comes tomorrow.
He plans this shit, apparently.
Damn, I wish I could plan out what I was going to listen to.
Right.
So I knew what days not to leave the house.
But I gotta say, one of my a song that I found earlier when I was just driving that just came on that I've been playing non-stop today so far is the Saint Punk remix of Tokyo Machine's Play.
Oh.
It is so goddamn good.
Yeah, I know none of that.
I can play it for you later.
Okay, let's go. New music discovery.
Okay.
But that's what I've been listening to recently.
Yes.
Not
Alright.
bad.
So we can move on to...
We can move on to upcomings.
And coming and see
Yeah.
what has coming
Figure
up.
out what Ed was so hyped about. I think I have an idea, but I don't know which one.
Do you know?
I can go first.
It may or may not be on my list. If it's not, depending on what this is.
I mean, it should be because of who it is.
Okay. I
Like,
mean, that's
even
very vague.
Even if the album isn't in that genre, which I expect it to be in that genre because of who it is, it should be on the list because of who it is.
Okay.
Because the guy's a legend in that genre.
Oh, okay. I think I know which one you're talking about.
But I
know which
can
one
start
you're
us off if
referring
you
to.
guys are ready.
Sure.
Alright, so we got, for the 12th of March, I've got A.G. Cook dropping Dream Logic, Brent Funkhauser dropping The Next Karaoke Star,
Oh.
I Hate God dropping A History of Nomadic Behavior.
The timing of the static there.
We've got Nick Jonas dropping Spaceman. One that I'm definitely going to be showing to you guys is Rob Zombie is dropping the Lunar Injection Kool-Aid Eclipse Conspiracy.
All right, who's gonna be the first to recommend this next week?
Don't know.
I'm recommending it now.
All right.
God
I
damn
call
it.
dibs.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one.
The Anchoress is dropping The Art of Losing. Valerie June is dropping The Moon and Stars, Prescriptions for Dreamers.
Oh.
What now?
Valerie June is dropping The Moon and Stars, Prescriptions for Dreamers.
Oh, okay. Weed.
That's all I've got.
Acid.
For
Stay away from acid shrooms. Anyway.
I love how that's your PSA.
Don't take acid, do shrooms instead.
I love how that's your PSAs. Just don't do acid shrooms. Okay. Nothing else.
Honestly, don't do drugs. But, you know, hey, this is why I have a problem when YouTube says, hey, is this for kids? I click no because of the shit that comes out of my fucking mouth. I would not want a kid listening to.
Right.
I don't ever put things for kids.
Exactly. It's a good way to get sued.
Yes.
He told little Johnny to take acid.
The angry Karen emails.
You're telling my child to do drugs. And you're talking about heavy metal? You must be Satan.
Right.
Satan.
Is that the end of your list?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a list, Ed?
I was going to let you read yours and then read whatever wasn't listed.
Okay. Then you want me to do that then?
We could do that.
Okay. So moving on to what I have for these are marked for the 12th, by the way. 12th of March. Acid Mammoth is dropping 2 re-releases of 2 of their previous records.
It's such a good name.
I believe this episode has fucking broke our record for drug references. Holy shit.
It's funny, they just dropped the new record last week. And
Really?
they're dropping re-releases of 2 of their older ones.
Oh, that's dope.
They're self-titled and Under Acid Hoof.
Ooh.
Hoof. We have Autark, I believe is pronounced, with Form in Motion. Blackmore's Night with Nature's Light. Yes. We have Conan dropping live at Freak Valley. The Crown with Royal Destroyer. Dead Poet Society with exclamation point.
So poetic.
Literally just an exclamation point.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it's a exclamation point? It's
Yeah,
not
no, look.
the word exclamation point?
It's literally
The
just
punctuation mark.
yeah, it's the punctuation mark.
Okay.
It's dash like exclamation point dash or whatever. I don't know how. I guess it's just exclamation point.
He doesn't know.
You can interpret any other way.
Oh.
Dead Poet Society.
Art is up to the beholder.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, Ego Kill Talent with the Dance Between Extremes EP. Enforced with Kill Grid. I Hate God. All one word, spelled I as in like eyeball.
Yeah, that's the one I read earlier.
Yeah.
And then killed everything.
History of Nomadic Behavior. Gizmanchi with Omega Khalid. Collide might be Collide. I think it's Omega Collide. Heart Healer with the Metal Opera by Magnus Carlsen.
Okay.
Mariana's Rest with Fate Morgana or Fata Morgana. So I might be looking at that one. Orden Ogan with Final Days.
Yes.
Rob Zombie. Saga with Symmetry. Thunder with All the Right Noises. Varmia with Ballada, and White Void with Anti.
Anti what?
Just Anti.
Anti everything?
That's a song, by the way,
Yes.
by Dead.
Yeah.
And it's a very good song. So, Ed, what did you have that is not on this list?
All right. So, Six Dogs is dropping Ronald. I have no clue who Six Dogs is, but there we
Why am I an album title?
go. It happens.
Because music, that's why.
Joey Trapp is dropping Loyalty. Joshua Bassett is dropping Joshua Bassett EP.
Oh, self-titled EP. Interesting.
Yes.
All right.
Lake Street Dive is dropping Obviously.
Well, obviously.
Sure. Right.
Apparently, Selena Gomez is dropping.
Have trouble there, Ed?
It's a word.
It's a word.
Oh, there
You
we go.
clicked on it.
Yes.
Revelación.
Cool. And the
So revelation.
yeah, the paper kites are dropping roses.
Really?
You're
Okay. Paper kite's interesting.
interesting. Pretty much, I don't know. Rob Zombie, blah 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 blah. Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
And in conclusion,
I said it first.
Rob
Rob
Zombie.
But anyway, it looks like that's going to wrap up episode 36 of the Music Shack podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Music Shack Pod. And you can find us on any major podcast listening site. So, yeah. People who are still here from the beginning, you know the deal. People who are new, hi. If you enjoyed this, go listen to our previous material.
You have survived the onslaught. Now, hello, you are welcome.
Yes.
Welcome, new listeners, to the end of the podcast.
Hopefully they stay.
hopefully.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for this week.
Yep. As always, have a great week. Stay safe. Plur, one love. Mosh and rave responsibly, if you can.
In some places you can actually.
Yes.
Restrictions are lifting earlier than they probably should be, but that's a different topic.
Yeah.
Not one we were here to talk about today.
No, we do not talk about what's going on in the world. We just talk about the noise that comes out.
Yes.
Yes. So we are a noise-based podcast.
Well, technically every podcast is a noise-based podcast, but we are in a different sense.
I'm going to call a falsehood on that.
We're
We're going to wrap this up because this wrap is going way too long.
Yes.
So, as always, enjoy the noise.